Rats crawling through the streets of Los Angeles, feasting on piles of uncollected trash. Now, the I-Team exposed a problem recently, and the city vowed to clean it up. But we found evidence the city's rodent population is growing, pushing those rats and possibly disease closer to homes and businesses. Investigative reporter Joel Grover pressed the mayor to explain why LA has no formal rat control program.
Rats race across Ceres Avenue near downtown, competing for food. What's most remarkable is that we saw this army of rats the week after the city cleared away mountains of trash.
We're putting resources,
with the mayor declaring this once filthy street all cleaned up.
This is a juvenile.
But these two rodent experts say LA's rat problem is out of control.
I've never seen this many droppings, ever.
That's Neve Quinn of the University of California and Sylvia Kenmuir, who advises the city of New York how to control its rats.
I had no idea it was this bad.
Bad not just in downtown, but across the city. Our cameras spotted rats running around near people and munching on trash. And sanitation workers gave us these pictures of rats and rat feces that they found inside homeless encampments. Encampments where people defecate on the streets.
Rodents will eat human feces. They will eat scraps.
Could LA be doing a better job of controlling the rats?
Absolutely.
In fact, LA still has no formal program to control rats, 8 months after an epidemic of the infectious disease typhus, spread by fleas that often live on rats.
Yep.
Cities like Washington have workers out every day plugging burrows where rodents nest and multiply. New York City's mayor has formed a rodent academy to train city workers and has a rat task force that meets weekly. Why not have a mayor's task force on rodent control?
We are putting together a team right now. It doesn't have a name.
Last October, for a few days, the city sealed rat burrows just in the Skid Row area. But the sanitation department tells us there's no additional rat control effort like that scheduled for this year. And while the mayor says you should call 311 to report trash piles,
Submit a service request by calling 311.
There's no category for reporting rat sightings, even though downtown workers tell us they're seeing more rodents than ever and getting bitten by fleas that live on them.
Rats are everywhere, and it's just not acceptable to expose people to this amount of disease.
And what about all those rats we found on Ceres Avenue, which sits right next to LA's produce district?
They're crawling on the boxes, they're crawling on the produce. This is a serious health problem.
What are you doing today to control the rats and deal with the rat burrows here?
Sure. Let me get back to you. I don't know if there's action taken today.
The day after we questioned the mayor, his spokesman said a contractor filled 15 rat burrows with flea powder and rat poison and stuffed them with paper and wire mesh.
This is definitely an active burrow.
But just 2 hours later, the I-Team was there with those two experts, and they found plenty of active rat burrows that weren't filled. They also saw rats still running wild.
Here he comes. See him?
A health threat to all of LA.
These things are running around in our cities, in our restaurants, in our children's schools.
Experts tell us that clearing trash without first doing careful rodent abatement may actually be making the problem worse by pushing rats into nearby businesses to find a new food source. Back to you.